So just go here, place it, and it's ready. Now to start the system, to get an ECG actually, just press this button here, and then it will start with the GE logo for self-test. Once we get the next screen, it's ready for printing. So it's ready for printing. At this time, connect everything to the patient. And in case of emergency, you don't want to add any patient's information, just press the green button. When you press the green button, you will get the ECG. But it's recommended actually to add the patient's information. So to do so, go for patient data here and press the F1. You will get the patient's data window. We have the patient's ID, last name, first name, date of birth, whatever you want. Just use the keyboard. It's like the mobile's one. So once it needs a number, so you can print a number. Then finished with the ID, enter. We have the last name. What letter you want? I. So press 4 3 times. Then M 6 1 times. U 2 times. If you made any mistake, we can back with the arrow, so to remove and add what you want. Then enter and keep entering until you finish. Actually, last name, first name, and ID will be enough. Then when you finish, you have to go for save. So press the button which is under save, and the patient's data will be saved. So now if we print, we will get the patient's information on the screen at the top here. Actually, if you did not admit, nothing will happen, but you will not have the patient data. Okay. Then we have on the top of the screen here, we have the patient's information we have added. We have the type of ECG we are using. It's resting ECG. This is the standard for the lead. Here it will show you what lead is disconnected. It will be labeled like V1, so it will show you that V1 is disconnected. V5 is disconnected. Here it's showing like all are disconnected. Once we connect to the patient, this will disappear. We have the time and date, the battery. For the lights here, once it's red, means it's bad connection, bad signal.
It's red, sir?
Red. If yellow, it's weak connection, weak signal. If green, it's good connection, good signal. Instead of the asterisk here, you'll get the patient's beat per minute, patient's heart rate. Here we have the leads. By default, it will show you this axis, V1, 2, and V5. You want to see other than those leads, this button, the first one. The second, we said this is to get a printout, right? This one is to change the leads on the screen. So if you press it, it will change the lead. So now we have 1, 2, 3. Press it, AVRLF, V's, first 3 V's, second 3 V's, and then the V's, limb leads, whatever you want. Sorry, you can see even
And it gives a lead with each press.
Yes, when you press it, so it will switch the screen until you see if you want the 12 leads on the screen. Whatever on the screen, if you press this button, it will gives you the 12 leads. All right. Now, if you want to change, let me just get a longer one. So if you want to change the speed, just go for the speed here, which is under function 2, F2. So if you press it, so it will increase the speed for 50. You can press it more to get a slower one. Like here, it's a slower, it's 12.5.
Yes.
If you press, the standard is 25. Then here the gain, the QRS complex, we can make it bigger or smaller. 10 is the standard. If you press the F3, so 20 is bigger, 40 is more bigger, 2.5 is too small, 5 is small, and then the standard is 10. Okay, if we have a noise or artifact, filter is on F4. So you can just press the F4 to change the filter. Pace and haze. If your patient is having a pacemaker, and the pacemaker is giving the kick for the heart. Once you activate, every time we get a pacing to the heart from the pacemaker, it will be captured on the screen and on the paper. You will get a spike, a line, just before the complex. If you did not activate, nothing will happen. But it will not be captured, it will not be interpreted, it will not be printed. So activate, it will be captured, interpreted, calculated, and printed on the paper. Okay? We have more. In more, we have printer leads. So we have rhythm, or first 6, or second 6. This what will happen. If the doctor asked me, he need a long strip, let's say 20 seconds of the limb leads. So what to do? Just go for the first 6, and print with the gray button here. So gray button, it's continuous print out until you press stop. So if the doctor, for example, asked me for 10 seconds or for 20 seconds, let's say, each paper of here, it's 5 seconds. So if I asked for 20, so I will print the doctor 4 papers.
Yes. How many? 5.
Each paper, it's 5 seconds.
Okay.
So the doctor asked 20, I will print 4 papers. Asked 25, 5 papers, and so on. He wants 10, I will print him 2 papers. Okay? But whatever you print on the green, it will print you actually 4 papers. The first one will be for the limb leads, 1, 2, 3, AVRLF. The second one will be for the V's, for the chest leads. The third will be for the patient's information. The fourth will be for the interpretation. Okay? With each patient, when you press this one, you will get 4 papers and then it will stop. If you go for the gray one, it's continuous until you press the red one. Okay? Then, we were here, huh? We were more. This is for the first printers. Then we have main menu. In the main menu, we have resting ECG to back for the resting ECG. We have arrhythmias. Arrhythmias actually is to use as monitor. Like, let's say if I'm your patient and I'm going in and out in supraventricular tachycardia, for example. So you will not wait and keep waiting until it starts with me and then you start. What to do? Just go for arrhythmia, connect everything to me. Then go for arrhythmia and activate. Once arrhythmia starts with me, it will start printing. Once any arrhythmia captured, so it will start printing. Okay? And it's continuous print out until you press the red one. The last here we have the file manager. In the file manager, we get the patients saved. So what to do? If you wanna, let's say this is a patient who was here yesterday and today came for another ECG. The doctor asked for the previews. I will go for the file manager, then activate. It was select, huh?
Okay.
If there is a list, just go with the first select, then with the down arrow, go for the patient. Then which one you have selected, confirm your selection. So now we can edit the patient's data. We can delete the patients from here. We can print the previews. If we have a laser printer on A4 papers, we can print it, but it's not active. We have more here. We can transmit to the hospital information system, or we can review. To review on the screen, if the doctor is with us, so the doctor can see that this is mine before, and back again for resting ECG, so he will compare with this one without printing.
Human history.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
But what about the long strip? يعني
the rhythm.
Ah,
This is the
rhythm,
long
yeah.
strip. The system will not save long strip. Save only the
5
ECG,
seconds.
the 10 seconds. Okay.
But you can print a long strip or not? Print
Yes,
it?
you can print it live,
Yeah.
Not saving.
but you cannot save. No, you cannot review it
Only
later.
the leads. The
Only
four
once it's connected
leads.
live to the
Yes.
patient.
Mm.
If the patient disconnected, you'll
Oh.
lose it. No more. For the last, so read the leads here.
Maybe you just repeat, doctor.
Yeah.
You just put in your mind.
And transfer to.
So if you are going to use,
Yeah, it can be transmitted also.
no more. Actually, if you are going to use the electrode, which is the
Yes.
rounded with the pin in the middle,
Patch.
yeah, what to do? I was told you are not having anymore. It's like
ليه بقى جايبكم معايا؟
We saw it before.
اوكي
شفتي معايا ساعة.
Yeah.
شفناه مرة انت كنت معايا ساعة شفناه؟
ليه؟
The electric.
أما أنا
This
عارفها
one, this one, actually, this one.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay.
This one. So, yeah, if you wanna use this type, what to do? Just open this part here, the green
Yes.
here, and from down there is hole, hole here inside. So place it and lock it so it will be locked to the electrode. If you have this type, do the same. Open the green and place here in the middle, and then lock it to lock, so we can remove and
The
Apply.
better
place to the patient.
this type or the hard?
Actually, what you will get.
Same function.
Yeah. What you
I
will
think
get.
we have this type. We
This,
have here
yeah.
this type. With engineer Saad.
Now, if you get, and I believe you will not, if you get the bulbs
Yeah.
and the clamps,
Yeah.
so what to do? Just disconnect this part.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
old fashioned.
Place here.
Yeah.
and
Mechanical, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
most.
It's good, but actually it's not recommended anymore by the
Because-
Ministry of Health,
Yes.
Yes.
by Saudi Ministry of Health. So it's the
For us, we
recommended.
in public hospital use time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for it's reusable. You know, those are more expensive actually. And
You need to clip it first, sir, before you put in the patient. Either of the two.
whatever you want. With the one with the pen, the rounded one, I prefer to fix here, because each time you put, if I'm your patient, maybe I will get a little anxious, or if you put the electrodes and you start putting
Yes.
something and not fixed, so maybe your patients will get more anxious. I prefer to place it first and then remove to the patients. This depends on you. What you want to do, you can do. Okay? And
بالكم مدة ولا لسه بادئين؟ ممكن حد
خلصنا.
يلتحق بيكم؟
بس مبدئيا الاي سي جي خلصنا، بس وقت اللي بنعمل على فولنتير بنرجع بنعيد.
طيب أمينة ستاف نيرس معانا.